These are the Anker SOLIX F3800 and the SOLIX Home Power Panel, a whole home power backup solution. In part 2 of this sponsored review, we'll continue testing out the F3800 as a mobile solution and also at the installation with the home power panel, which transforms the F3800 into an automated home backup system. So let's get started. Welcome back to Space Age Tech, where we look at the tech that pushes the limits. If you haven't already, you can check out part 1 of this review, which goes over the unboxing and the detailed specs of the F3800. To review, the Anker SOLIX F3800 is a high-capacity plug-and-play power station delivering up to 6,000 watts of output with 3.8 kilowatt-hours of storage capacity. Anker has designed the SOLIX system as a modular solution that can connect up to 6 of the companion BP3800 expansion batteries for a total of 26.9 kilowatt-hours of energy storage, turning this into an extended time whole home backup system, ideal if you're experiencing power outages due to storms, rolling blackouts, or fires in your area. This versatile unit weighs 132 pounds and it's meant to be semi-stationary. Since it's equipped with 2.6-inch lockable wheels and a hideaway handle, you can easily roll it around and transport it wherever you need it. It also has a moderate footprint at 27.6 inches high, 15.3 inches wide, and 15.6 inches long, so it can easily fit in any corner of your home, garage, RV, or in your car. And when it comes to home backup, Anker has designed the home power panel, which allows you to connect the F3800 directly to your home's electricity. This will help automate emergency backup system and save you money. First, let's unbox the panel. The first thing you'll see here is the Anker SOLIX Home Backup Panel. This box controls a connection between your F3800 and your home grid. One end of this connector gets plugged into the home power panel and the other one to your F3800. Here we have our 100 amp solar current transformer. If you have solar roof panels at home, this will help you store energy in the F3800 and use it during peak hours. We also have two 200 amp grid current transformer cables. You don't need to have solar panels to save on energy. You can also save on electricity by charging the unit from the grid during the off-peak hours where electricity is cheaper and using it during peak hours. Of course, there's also some bolts, screws, and our installation and positioning guide. These are the wall brackets we'll be using to mount the unit to the wall. We have an emergency stop and reset for safety, and we have a breaker on each side because we can potentially connect up to 2 of the F3800s into this home power panel. On the top here, we have an antenna which will help us control and orchestrate our power backup strategy from the Anker app, making it super easy and convenient. On the bottom, we have 2 connectors for the F3800. To turn this into a massive storage system, we can connect 2 of the F3800s and connect 6 expansion batteries to each one of those for a total of 53.8 kilowatt hours of storage capacity. Our next component is the 12-circuit backup load center you see here. First, we have a 100 amp circuit breaker and ground kit bar we'll be using. We'll use this circuit backup load center to connect the circuits we want to back up using our SOLIX F3800. If your system's big enough, you could essentially run your whole home with a system like this. The good part is you don't necessarily have to commit to the whole system all at once. Since it's modular, you can build up gradually. We'll take a look at the full installation setup later in this video. For now, just know that this 12 circuit backup load center gets connected to our home power panel. And here's our SOLIX F3800 and our home power panel. Just to demonstrate, we'll connect one end to the home panel and the other end to the SOLIX F3800. And even though the SOLIX F3800 will be connected to your home panel, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't take it with you somewhere else when you need it. Before we take a look at the installation, let's test out the F3800 as a standalone backup solution. What we like about this unit is that it's so versatile. You can use it around your home, on your RV, cabin, etc., as well as a whole home backup system. The SOLIX F3800 is not fixed to your wall, so you can choose when and how to use it. In this case, we are connecting our devices directly to the F3800, which supports a maximum output of 6,000 watts in both 120 and 240 volts. You can see here we have several devices connected, an electric grill, an electric cooler, our blender, and they're all drawing about 2,000 watts. We are barely making a dent on the capacity. And from the Anker app, you can see the usage and control which ports are used and what your inputs and outputs are. Even if you're experiencing outages, you won't need to interrupt your life. Here, we're enjoying a little bit of sunshine and making some delicious burgers and hot dogs. We are still doing pretty good on power level, but not to worry if we're running low because we have several options to recharge. The SOLIX F3800 supports portable solar panels, AC charger, and even your car auxiliary port to ensure we always have a power source. And the same thing goes for outputs. We have everything you might want to think of with 120 and 240 dual voltage output. The possibilities are really endless. And now that we're done with our burgers and hot dogs, let's make a refreshing drink to go along with it. Another great thing about this is that there is virtually no maintenance. There is no gas to refill on or drain, and it's just ready to go when you are. You also don't have to deal with any loud noises or smells as you would with a gas generator. So this is much easier and convenient. All we can smell here is burgers and hot dogs, which is always a plus. And we're doing this with plenty of battery to do other fun things. We started at about 100% and we're only down to 80%, so not bad. And for those that don't drink, we can make snow cones. We're keeping everyone happy and enjoying this beautiful afternoon in the sun. Burgers, hot dogs, and drinks are all ready, and cleanup will definitely be a breeze. And roll the Anker F3800 away. We've only used about 20% of the battery power, so we can put it to work on other tasks like keeping our AC running in our RV, our fridge cool, you name it. But we'll worry about that after this. For now, lunch is served. Enjoy. And we can do this again and again every day for at least 10 years or about 3,000 charge cycles, according to Anker. So this is definitely a long-term investment. Out of those 10 years, 5 of those will be covered under warranty. To ensure a long life, Anker uses lithium iron phosphate battery technology, which is known for its high energy density, long life, and good performance at high temperatures. And you can have all this without polluting the environment. Electric generators such as the Anker SOLIX F3800 don't produce carbon monoxide emissions, which pollute the environment and can be harmful. Instead, the Anker SOLIX can be used both indoors or outdoors without having to worry about toxic fumes. You're also not contributing to noise pollution. The unit is relatively quiet. There is a fan that works to keep the unit at optimal temperature, but definitely nothing compared with a gas generator. These are just a few reasons why the Anker SOLIX F3800 is safer and it's a more environmentally friendly solution. So now let's try to up our game and see if it can truly charge an electric vehicle. We're definitely not looking to fully charge this Tesla Model Y because it has a battery capacity of 60 kilowatt hours, which is well beyond the capacity of the F3800, but we want to see if it actually works. Here we are really using the F3800 to the max with a maximum output power of 6,000 watts. This could really get you out of a pickle if you're stranded out there somewhere, but on a regular day, it can help you offset some of your charging costs at home. Just so you get an idea, this is how it fits on the back of the Model Y. This is definitely a spacious trunk, but you can see that we have plenty of room for other stuff as well. Now, if you have an RV or a larger car, it will be a piece of cake to transport it anywhere. So now that we've seen the F3800 in action as a standalone, let's set up the home panel and walk you through how that works. Please note that all electrical work should be done by a licensed electrician in accordance to building codes. This is meant to be just an overview rather than an instructional video. If you or your electrician are doing this, there is a step-by-step video on the Anker support site that will walk you exactly through the installation process. On the left-hand side, we have the connectors to the main panel wiring. This connects onto our main electrical box. In this case, the main electrical box is on the outside directly across from the home power panel. Since the home power panel and components are not waterproof, you'll need to connect this inside of your home, in this case, the garage. On the right-hand side here, we have the backup wiring for the 12-circuit backup load center we see here. This is where we'll install the circuits we want to feed with our F3800. For example, the ones that feed into your electric charger, AC, or other high-priority devices. In the Anker app, we can set up a schedule to ensure that we charge the F3800 during off-peak hours and we use the electricity during peak hours. You can also set up a time of use rate according to your area. Usually, you can find this in your electricity bill. And hopefully, your electric company is not charging you something extravagant as we see here. It should be just a few cents per kilowatt hours. So we just have to set this up and forget it. The home panel will do all the work for you. You can just simply monitor using the app. By doing this, you can really save a lot of money on electricity, making sure that you buy it during off-peak hours where it is cheaper. Not to mention, when there's a power outage, your SOLIX F3800 will take over for the circuits that we have set up. Let's see it in use. In this case, we set up our Tesla charger. If we take a look at our Anker app, you'll see that the whole house is using about 7,800 watts, but out of those, 1,800 watts are coming from the SOLIX F3800. And that's pretty much it. We're all set up. Once the battery depletes, The SOLIX home panel will switch that breaker to get its electricity from the grid instead of the F3800. Pretty easy and convenient. And that is all. We've really enjoyed reviewing the Anker SOLIX. It's a solid solution from a very well-established company that has been around for a while. It uses lithium iron phosphate technology to ensure safety and longevity, and is sure to last you for the next 10 years. In terms of functionality, you can't really get much better than this. You can take it with you on all your adventures and charge it through AC, portable solar panels, or even your car charger. You can plug it in at home and have it automatically working for you through the home power panel. This is a very solid offering from Anker. Anker does run sales from time to time, so if you're interested, keep an eye out. Links to this product are on the description. Be sure to check on clean energy credits that can help you offset the cost of the system by giving you a tax credit, as well as local utility incentives, which are usually available in high-risk areas. We hope you enjoyed this review. We'll be reviewing this and other amazing technology in our upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow.